Greetings, I am Jayla, and I am reading something I just wrote that I thought was pretty good. So, I shall read it to you. My mom has a lovely garden. I am learning all the time about gardening and roses now. Once I saw a bluebird land on the rose bush, and it looked so pretty, sitting right outside the dining room window. It just sat there for a moment and flitted away. There are so many moments of beauty. If you learn to struggle like a butterfly out of its cocoon, you will see them. Like many people searching for meaning in life, I have found there is wisdom in struggle. There is an old saying, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I often struggle. I struggle to make sense of the hubbub of people. I don't get it. They honestly have such big egos. I don't get it at all. Will not the sun and moon and stars still be here even after we decimate the earth for radical religious beliefs? And dangerous, powerful egos tear at the earth, destroying the very thing that gives us life and search for more? I believe that even Jesus said to farm and take care of the earth and subdue the earth, but I don't think he said to kill it. And I'm not sure if genetically engineered beings and pink slime is exactly what he meant by subdue the earth. I'm not too sure about religion, but I don't think that's what he meant. Everyone feels like a pauper inside, I guess. More, please. Like that little boy in that story by, who's that author who wrote the Christmas story? Anyway, more porridge, except it's a powerful ego saying more power, more prestige, manipulating the media, addicted people, and it's very dangerous. People really need to slow down and stop being addicted to these things. Think about it. I mean, being forced to work so hard just to pay for everything the media tells you you need causes you to become addicted and to become, sick. There's no such thing as a safe drug. Every drug is sick, and they push and push and push and make people work so hard, and then they become addicted to things and they wonder why they feel so out of it, I mean, think about it. The media manipulates people. They're very good at this. I was just seeing something on TV. On the internet. They tell you how people are manipulated into buying things and they don't even realize it. And you're working so hard to buy these things that you don't really want, to fill a hole that you don't really have, that can't be satisfied by something that the media is selling you. They're just hypnotizing you in order to sell you a product, and then that product doesn't fulfill because there's the media telling you need more things and more products. So either turn off the television and stop listening to the media and stop buying into their bigger, better, more thing and just live your life, or you're going to be an addicted, unhappy person. You're gonna get sick from this addiction, from working so hard to please people you don't even really like, to impress people that you don't even really like, in order to have these things. And there's no such thing as character anymore. Nobody cares. I mean, just think about it. Just think about what's in the media. They manipulate these Puritan ethic people deep down inside and purposely use these offensive words in order to make them feel guilty and want to buy it because it's quote, quote, sin. I mean, I just don't understand how people can't see this stuff. It's like the Matrix. You're stuck watching television and you're in the Matrix because you basically have a need for approval. Everyone wants to feel approval, so they watch this media because it's socially acceptable, and then they get into this Matrix. I guess that's the only way I can explain it. I have done all this research only to realize that the media is manipulating people to buy these products, and there's nothing you or I can do anything about, and it's destroying the earth. I mean, think about it. Do you really want to buy something that's going to break in like less than a year, made by some slave labor in China? I mean, some kid who is trying to support his family, so he basically works until his arms fall off, literally. I mean, tell me you really don't care about people, and tell me you're so cruel that you actually need this product in order to be satisfied and your life will be complete. Tell me it's so important that poor people that you can't give to the needy in some foreign country in order to feel better, instead of buying some gadget that's gonna make your life bigger, better, faster. I mean, think about it. Giving makes people much happier than any gift they can buy for themselves. I've learned this, and maybe I'm not like Jennifer Lopez, but let me tell you something. I was pressured into all that hubbub of the media and everything, and it destroys people. They just are mean people. They're looking for something in order to latch on to, and they love creating these heroes and watching them fall because they aren't superheroes. They aren't perfect. They're pressured into this world. It's all a hoax. It's all the Matrix. Okay, and they're probably afraid that I'm going to tell you all about Photoshop and how they make these women who are perfectly average look super beautiful through makeup artists and personal trainers and Photoshop and all these things. And that's all nice and good to look beautiful, but you have to be beautiful on the inside too. I mean, I don't understand how we can let these women have eating disorders all across the world, or at least the civilized world where the media is, and have eating disorders and addictions to OxyContin and everything else, simply because the media tells them that they aren't pretty enough unless they have this product, unless they drive this car, unless it's bigger, better, faster, more. I am very worried that the media is driving people crazy, okay? Because we all have dreams, we all have like things we want to do in our life, and I don't see how the media is helping anybody. Did the media help you make millions in the stock market when it crashed in the 90s after they said that the tech bubble would not stop? Did the media keep you from losing your house when they said buy now, the real estate market's always going to go up, and now it's worth like half of what you bought it for, and you can't realistically pay the payments? I mean, they make all this money and they still have their jobs, destroying your life. Okay? I mean, I can't say how sorry I feel for these people. I just wanted to sell some houses to some neighbors, but I kept meeting these people that I couldn't realistically, in my heart, sell houses to when I couldn't see how they could afford a $600,000 house if they're just these average income people. So, yeah, I was in real estate, and I didn't think it was a good deal. And sure, real estate prices are always going up eventually in about 50 years, but there's booms and busts, and you have to be smart about it. The American dream is driving people insane because we all want to be the housewives on TV, and then I guess, I don't know, that's what everybody watches, that's what I assume. I don't know, maybe we're all supposed to be these women who are the housewives of Atlanta, or the housewives of Georgia, or the housewives, is that the American dream? I mean, to have all this makeup on, and all this goo on your face all the time, and to be worried about it running afterwards because you have an emotional moment, or maybe you don't have emotions because you really aren't that nice of a person because it was banged out of you by the media, by the teachers, by your parents. You weren't supposed to feel anything, so you're incapable of feeling, and you no longer have a heart, and you're just some addict who works real hard just to keep up with the Joneses, and you're falling behind because it's an impossible dream.